Williams. I see you in here. I understand why you're here.
My Lord.
You're here for a purpose. Whatever that purpose may or may not be, I could give two shakes of a fat rat's ass.
My Lord.
Why you're here. But since you're here, I should deliver a word of advice.
My Lord.
Word of insight. A word of understanding.
Speak, Zoe.
Yes. You came here for something. And that something needs to add up to something. If I am to inspire you in any way, shape, or form, the sum total of my words must have some value to it. Yes?
Speak on it.
Yeah. Yo! Welcome to the So What Morning Show. We in here already. We about to start acting a complete fool. Hey, yo, Tavares!
Oh, Lord.
Hey, Tavares!
Oh, God.
Where Mama changed purse? She got it. I'm sorry.
He said, not again.
Where Mama changed purse? She want to get some bubble gum out this machine. Hey, what up, y'all? We back. Tavares. Yo, we back in the building. It's Monday. The month of May 2023 is flying. Shit.
It's almost your birthday.
Yeah, damn near 6 months in, man. This year is just zipping by very, very quickly. Let me do this real quick. May 20th, if you're in Los Angeles, in the Los Angeles area, you got to get with Drobe Stogie's Cigar Lounge on North La Brea in Inglewood, California, 7 p.m. We are doing a relationship roundtable, myself and brother Tony Massey, but we're also premiering The Situation Shift, my television show.
Yay.
Right? So if you want to see the episode before it airs 2 days later, it's premiere airtime 2 days later on the Our TV app. Come to that event, right? Come to that event at Drobe Stogie's. It's going to be nice, man. It's going to be really nice. Drobe Stogie's is always dope. So if you're in the Los Angeles area, come on down. Check out The Situation Shift. Check out the Relationship Roundtable. It's going to be amazing. Everybody in the chat room, hit the like button. Hit it right now. Hit it right now. Everybody hit the like button. I'm going to hit the like button too. I'm number 75. Everybody hit the like button. Hit the like button. Show your love for the chat. Show your love for the show. Everybody say what's up to everybody. It's Monday. We got something popping. All right. The Situation Shift, my new television show, airs on the 22nd. If you haven't downloaded the Our TV app, you better do it now. Our TV. Zoe Williams has a new relationship talk show called The Situation Shift.
Oh, yeah.
If you're in a situation ship and you ain't learning nothing, it's because you're resistant to the shift that's inherent in the situation ship. You underdig? See, every situation got something to teach you, but the reason why you keep getting the same lesson is because you're resistant and reluctant and refusing to shift. The only way you can shift is through accountability, acknowledgement, personal responsibility, claim over blame. You see what you bring to the situationship, and then you say to yourself, wait a minute, I did this. I co-signed this. I ignored that. I accepted that. Okay, cool. I want to shift. This is how you turn a situationship into a situation shift. You are taking the failure, the disappointment, and the frustration from the situationship and shifting your consciousness, shifting your perspective, shifting your expectations. Growing up through failure will cause a situationship to turn into a situation shift. Ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna air May 22nd. Where is it gonna air at, Sarah?
Our TV.
Our straight from Martin. Our.
It was. The best way to get out of your shit is to have a situation shift.
You underdid. Niggas running around here with relationship pampers on.
Oh my God.
They done soiled the relationship. I soiled my relationship several times.
Oh, gotta do today.
I got a relationship pull up on right now.
Oh my Lord. Oh my God. Zoe, wow. I'm a big kid now.
A relationship pull up. Like, fuck it.
Oh.
I done messed myself again.
Oh.
Oh Lord, I done messed myself.
We're like, ooh. Whoa.
Relationship shart. I done sharted again on this relationship. Hey man, I'm so excited, man. We filmed a whole season worth of this.
Somebody said relationship draws.
I done shot it again. I done shot it again. All right. I got some instructions. Everybody who has purchased the Shrouded Lighthouse from my website, we are pushing a goal here. We want to hit 500 copies, and I want to hit 500 free coaching sessions. I started the coaching sessions over the weekend. They went well. This is how you redeem your coaching session. You need to take a picture of the book, of your digital receipt. And once you get your digital receipt, you know what I want you to do? Snapshot it, take a picture of it. Then I want you to email it to me at vor106@gmail.com. Listen, we sold about 25 copies. I'm asking that we get to 500 copies. Today, can we do 100 copies of the Shrouded Lighthouse? There's only about 30 of these left. The holographic relationship.
Wow.
I'm also making the coaching session available for the holographic relationship. There's about 35 copies, maybe 35 copies of this book left. Anybody who orders the Shrouded Lighthouse will get a free coaching session with Zoe Williams. Coaching session is worth $300.
Should be more.
You get a free 1-hour coaching session with me. So for the cost of the book, you get a $350 value. So y'all should get at me right now. I'm urging everybody who hasn't purchased this book to do it now, right? A 1-hour free coaching session, plus you get a personalized message and an autograph in the book. I will sign it for you. I will have a personalized message for you. Can I encourage you to push through? Can we do 100 copies today? That is my goal. Anybody who gets the book right now, I'm shouting you out. Go get the book right now. If I get a notification saying that you are purchasing the book, I will shout you out. Just like Marvin Hunt purchased the Shrouded Lighthouse last night.
Hey, Marvin.
All right? I'm shouting out everybody. Can I get everybody to push forward, push through it, push through it? The Shrouded Lighthouse or the Holographic Relationship. You already know the Relationship Dismount is available in multiple formats on Amazon.com. You already know that book is a monster. Everybody talks about the Relationship Dismount. Go support it right now. Everybody get in here, hit the like button, support, 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 support. I'm trying to push these books, The Shrouded Lighthouse, The Holographic Relationship, The Relationship Dismount. I have contributed to the consciousness, and people are taking bits and pieces of it, and it's true. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's something useful. I want you guys to support the work. Get out there, support the work. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. If you purchase at MrZoWhat.com, which is the website, all you got to do is go there, MrZoWhat.com, hit the bookshelf, order The Shrouded Lighthouse or The Holographic Relationship. You're going to get 1 hour free coaching with Zoe Williams. 1 hour free coaching with Zoe Williams, plus personalized message and an autograph in your book. Go buy it now. We're trying to get 150 copies. Hit that bookshelf. And then once you buy it, take a snapshot. And for everybody who's already bought it, there are more people out there who have bought it, and I ain't seen your snapshot. So if you've bought it, take a snapshot. And I know when it started. It started May 8th. So if you purchased before May 8th, sorry, the coaching session doesn't apply to you. This started on May 8th. So if you want a coaching session and you purchased your book since May 8th, send me a snapshot of your digital receipt to vor106@gmail.com. Also, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. He is risen. I'm fully reloaded on He is risen. I got 3 bags of it. Dr. Russell Herbals. Dr. Russell from RussellHerbals.com. Of course, and his nephew. They said, nah, man, we're going to give you even more so you don't have to keep coming back after you sell out so quickly. He is risen is the best herbal libido supplement in the game. It is virtually the Triagra and the Gialis of herbal remedies. I'm telling you, it works. I'm telling you, it is the real deal. Holyfield.
It's the Maya Angelou pills.
It's the Maya Angelou.
Yes, because still you will rise. Back to you. Oh, Lord. Yes, we do ship to Canada, but you have to include extra for the postage. That was my friend chat.
Fucking God. The Maya Angelou of libido supplements. Still you will rise.
Oh, yes.
Oh, no. Hey, this is definitely the herbal version of that liquor store fire, that gas station fire. Y'all know y'all get that gas station pill and wind up seeing double and triple and having a headache and you can't breathe, your sinuses are stopped up. I know because I've used it before.
My Lord.
This is the herbal version, and it's way better for you. Trust me. Go to my website, MrZoWhat.com. And let me just say this, fam. Y'all got to start putting in your address right. This is the process. No, this is the process. I fill out by hand all of the labels. When I go to the post office, they check the address. Hey, sir, check this address. Is this real? Is this a good address? You know what I do? I go right to the PayPal and show them your address. They go, yep, that's the same address. If you don't get your package, it's because you don't know your address. Then you hit me back, where my package? It's disrespectful, fam. I'm a person who be in my house on my living room floor packaging up your product. I am not a big corporation. I do not have a warehouse. Your shit gets packaged up on my floor while I'm watching television.
It's in the Indian style. No, I'm sorry. He doesn't.
Some people reach out in the most disrespectful way. Where my package? Where's your address? Where do you live, actually? And some of your addresses be so bad, when I go to the P.O. box, do you know there are no packages there? So that's telling me one thing. You got the package and you saying you didn't.
Oh, wow.
That's telling me one thing. Because typically when there are really bad addresses, you know what happens? They send it back to sender. Because ain't nobody there. Some people get their shit shipped to abandoned buildings. I don't know. But in the event that it's truly a bad address, you know what happens? It comes back. We have maybe 2 or 3 returns out of all of the packages I done sent out since we've been shipping out He Is Risen. Maybe 2 or 3 returns. That means somebody getting them. I didn't get my package. Or did you? Because your package didn't come back to me. Now, that could be the case. Or postal agents are stealing it. That's what one dude said who worked for the post office. He was like, man, they hip to you, man. They know you got the super stiff.
Wow.
You got the stiffening. We should call it the quickening. You've got the quickening.
My Lord.
Bottled quickening. And they're stealing it. Those are a couple of, those are a couple of options that are happening.
Somebody said people be evicted before they get their pen. Lord Jesus.
So, Attila Phillips, Marvin Hunt. Man, I appreciate y'all. Attila Phillips. Well, Attila Phillips is the first one to do it today. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. Attila Phillips just purchased the Shrouded Lighthouse. Anybody who purchases a copy of the Shrouded Lighthouse, guess what? You're getting a free 1-hour coaching session with Zoe Williams. You want to schedule that coaching session? All you got to do is email me a snapshot of your digital receipt to VOR106 at gmail.com. VOR106 at gmail.com. Thank you, Attila, for supporting. Hey, I need 150 of these sold today. Can we do it? I want to do 150 coaching sessions over the next couple of weeks. Again, we have it set at 500 copies. If we can get 500 copies of this book sold, I'm up for doing 500 free coaching sessions. Let's go. Let's do it right now. Total Package Energy. Total Package Energy has been riding with us for around 8 years now. Black-owned business out of Oakland, California. Energy, energy, energy. They got the B12, Feel Good Energy B12 shots. And there's 8 times more absorption in his B12 shots than are in regular tablets. The same with his vitamin C. 8 times more absorption than tablets. Of course, they have an advanced nanotechnology, pharmaceutical grade, strength maximum delivery protocol here for the vitamin C and the vitamin B. You want to support this. And then also Total Package Energy Shot, legendary. You want to stay up. Listen, If you lazy, don't take this shot. If you ain't got nothing to do in your life, don't take that energy shot. But if you got shit to do, get that energy shot. They also have, of course, pea protein. Let's go. I see the books coming in. Latarius Brown.
Latarius.
Is that Latarius? Latarius Brown. Is you Lonshavia's cousin? Lonshavia, your cousin, ain't she? Okay. It's coming in. Jason Green, Randolph Jones.
Boom.
Come on. Let's get busy. Let's go. We in the building right now. Let's support this book. Let's support these products. Total Package Energy. Go cash mob them at totalpackageenergy.com. Also, I had some fried okra last night.
My Lord.
It wasn't as good as my uncle Doggin. You know when your uncle named Doggin. From country people.
Oh, yeah.
We country folk. Uncle Doggin.
Doggin Leroy.
No, Doggin. Uncle Doggin makes some goddamn fried okra. That it is the best fried okra ever. And he shut the business down.
What?
Boy, I would go to our family restaurant in Dina, man, and I would go get that damn fried okra. I remember one time me and my daughter was sitting in there, and he said, "You want me to fry up some tomatoes? Let's see what that look like."
Oh, let's see what it looked like.
Fried up some tomatoes.
My Lord.
Then he said, "You know what else we could do? We could fry up some apples."
Okay, now.
Motherfucker went in there and fried up some apples. Me and my daughter. We sat there and ate the fried okra, the fried tomatoes, and the fried apples.
With some water.
So this is Latarius. Why you do me like that? We love you, Latarius. You and Lonshavia, man. That's you. Lonshavia, ain't that your cousin, Latarius? We love you, brother. We love you.
Sorry.
We appreciate you. Nah, man. I was talking about my Uncle Darkin.
Uh-huh.
You know, I'm just coming back from my hometown, and I feel a little emotional.
I get so emotional, baby.
Total Package Energy, don't forget. But let me go back.
To the fried okra.
He said, "I'm famous now." Latarius! Go get Tavares, Latarius! Go get...
You're like, yes, sir.
Go pick me up some Boston baked beans. Get the change out my cup holder in the car. Oh, man. Anyway, I was talking about my uncle making this, incredible fried okra. But I ordered some last night. And what was interesting was it wasn't as good as my uncle's, but what made it good, I had Beal sauce. Mm-hmm. Beal sauce. I had the sauce of the sauce, Beal sauce. And I put that Sergeant Fire or that Sergeant sauce on it. It was absolutely amazing. It was absolutely fantastic.
That sounds so good.
No, it was good. It was good. I think I got Gus's fried chicken.
Is that good?
I don't know what's wrong with my taste bud, but something ain't right. I think what happens is when white folk move into traditionally black neighborhoods, the black restaurants change their seasoning to accommodate the white palate. You heard that old saying, if you ain't sneezing, it ain't seasoning.
Season, yes.
Black folk like seasoning. We like flavor.
Uh-huh.
But what happens is when we get regentrified, white folk be like, listen here.
We like the essence of the food.
We want our food to taste like blood, bone, and marrow.
And see, they're like, it tastes like you just put it out of the ocean. I don't want that.
See, white folk be like, too much seasoning? No. But yo, BealSauce.com, support. The final thing I want to promote, and I want to do a real big push on this. I want you guys to at least go visit the website. I want at least 500 people to go to the website. I want at least 1,000 people to go to the website. I want at least 2,000 people to go to the website. Go to the website and see if you see something interesting. ShepherdSweets.com. We have been, blowing this website up for many years as well. This sister right here really knows her way around the, what's this? I got my packet. Zoe, thanks. There you go. This sister right here is a master chef, man, and I'm just telling you, man, or master baker, I should say. Her sweet potato cake is second to none with that damn Philly cream cheese icing.
Am I spelling the name wrong, Jesus?
Shepherd Sweets.
Does it be an H after the P?
I don't know.
That's Shepard's.
Shepherd Sweets.
No, I'm just
Shepherd Sweets, shepherdsweets.com.
let me look it
And
up.
listen, even if you don't buy anything, just go to the website.
Yeah.
Listen, we need traffic on this website. We want to keep this business alive. And I'm going to tell you right now, that damn toffee candy she makes is literally what Nino Brown was selling at the Carter. It is absolute crack. I want everybody to support this black-owned business. Cash mob this black-owned business. Uplift this black-owned business. Uplift all of the businesses that I'm putting in front of you. Please support. I'm about to get to my current events, but before I do that, I'm not kidding. Can I get we got 400 people in here. We're going to have about 700 people in here. Yeah. I need 100 copies of my book sold today. Can we get 100 copies of this book sold today? I know you want to get your dick enhancements.
Oh my Lord.
And listen, listen, right now we're at a 4-to-1 edge, meaning dick enhancements 4-to-1. Everybody buying dick enhancement. But I'm going to say this. Henry Rutledge bought the Shrouded Lighthouse and some dick enhancements. Can we do that?
Whoa.
If you're going to buy the dick enhancements, can you buy a book too? If you're going to buy the swipe maintenance, can you buy the intellectual corresponding piece too, the book as well? If you're going to buy He Is Risen, right? You want to rise down in your southern region, down in your pump factory, down in your crankshaft, right? You want that, but you don't want to crank your mind. You don't want to crank your heart. I'm trying to tell you, man, get the book. If you're going to buy He Is Risen, you got to get the book as well. Get them both, all right? Right now, we're at a 4-to-1 ratio. Let's see. See? Christopher White. He didn't get no book. Jason Green. He didn't get no book. Randy Jones.
Hey.
He didn't get no book.
RJ.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Get the books, people. Go support the Shrouded Lighthouse. Can y'all do that? Can y'all do that? Technically, we just got one book sold. We got He Is Risen popping. Can't be out there with a big dumb piece of meat. There you go. There you go. All right, here we go. Let's get into it, Sarah. Our current event show.
Current event show. What's up?
Current events. No more trying. I can't keep talking this shit.
So many niggas. That too.
I can dream about you.
Oh wait, that's a song. Wait.
All right, here we go. Did you get that picture of the juice?
Oh yes, of course.
Put that up.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Ja. Ja Morant. Ja Morant, brother. Young brother.
Yeah.
You got a lot of uncles that you didn't inherit. Right? You've inherited a lot of uncles that you don't know, I should say. You got a lot of uncles that you don't know nothing about. I'm one of them. Bro, I want to see you win. I want to see you safe. I want to see you healthy, man. You have an amazing talent. You have an amazing gift. You've been chosen by the system. That's a dangerous position to be in, Ja. Chosen by the system. The system is corrupt. The system is partly responsible for the type of person you are. Right? We model society. Right? Society is toxic, so we're toxic. But we have the power of self-authorship. We can rewrite our own narrative. We can write who we want to be. Can I offer you this, young brother? We've seen this version of what you're projecting. We've seen it before. We've seen it in Tupac. We've seen it in Biggie. You understand? We've seen I'm harder than everybody.
Yeah.
We've seen I can give a fuck. I gives no fucks. No fucks to give. We've seen that. That trope is old. And it's counterproductive for our community. I believe you, brother. I believe that you are a serious young man. And I believe that you may have some issues. You might have some issues. But I would say this. Everybody coming down on you hard and coming down on your father hard. Because, you know, the sins of the son reminds everybody of the sins of the father. Mm. And we don't know your father. We don't know what he's been through. We don't know what he has survived. But what we do know is he was a good father to you. What we do know is he was there for you. What we do know is he put you through your rigors. He might not be perfect. He might not be flawless, but he was there for you. The footage shows us that he was there for you, that he put you through the training and got you ready to be on one of the biggest stages in the world. So let me just say this, man. I'm not here to disparage or disrespect you in any way, shape, or form. But when the system chooses you as potentially one of their faces, what you got to do is go low key. You can't go high key. Because you got to remember, the same system that builds you up is the exact same system that tears you down. So you can't get too high or too low when the system picks you, brother. You got to be like, oh, damn, the system chose me. Let me go low key. Let me go humble. Not humble to the system, not groveling and humble to the system. But again, the system loves turning a hero into a zero.
Oh, yeah. So
how do they do that? Oh, you arrogant. You don't respect the position we put you in. No, brother. You got to turn damn near invisible. You get picked by the system, you got to turn damn near invisible. Then you have to create a protective circle. Sometimes, listen, if we construct the circle, the outer circle is them niggas over there.
Yeah.
I don't deal with them. That's the outer circle. Them niggas over there. They can't have direct access to you. What does that mean? Affiliates, associates, never having access to Ja Morant. Them over there. Go through the proper channels, people. They should be over there. Right? The next layer of your circle should be management, legal, PR. These people damn near have to be as trusted and as vetted as family members. Your accountant, CPAs. You understand what I'm saying? They got to be damn near as vetted as family. That's your neck. That's your professional circle. You got them folk over there circle, your professional circle. Then you have a friendship circle. Look at LeBron James. He done took a gang of his friends from where he grew up and made them millionaires.
Yeah.
But they had to be vetted out as true friends, not hanger-ons. These guys had talent, and Ja, you might be doing this. You might be doing everything I'm saying already. But sometimes all circles have to be refreshed, have to be reassessed, have to be reevaluated. You understand? Sometimes you got to go through your circle again and go, missed you. You got to go. So you got them folk over there circle on the way outside. Then you got the professional circle who are there to protect your interest, your best interest. You got to understand you're a brand, you're a business. Just like Jay-Z, I'm a businessman, but you're in a different industry. Jay-Z can rap about being a dope dealer. Jay-Z can rap about down with hoes, up with bros. Jay-Z can rap about materialism because that's what the culture represents. In the NBA, the culture doesn't represent that. This is why they have dress codes. This is why you have to behave in a certain way. Rap music says nigga, bitch, hoe all day long. Because that's what that industry is built on. That's the content that industry is built on. The content the NBA is built on is your ability to play. Now, you could be a great player, but a bad role model or a bad image. You got to understand something about America, sir. The image has to appear perfect in order to encourage product placement. I don't know who I'm talking about. See, the moment Tiger Woods mess around as a cheater, the sterling invincibility image is gone. The marketability image, gone. Same with our brother Kobe. Soon as Colorado happened, the perfect young kid, he was only 25, young kid, untouchable, next Jordan, image is gone. Mm-hmm. Lost McDonald's, lost Sprite, lost a whole bunch of stuff. The only one stayed with him was Nike. Do you understand? They're selling an image, young brother. And if you contaminate your image, they cannot align you with product placement. It's a business, bro. It's a business. And maybe you don't care. Maybe you don't care. Maybe you're like, so what? I got my bread. But what it's about is protecting your family. What it's about is protecting your lineage, your legacy. You building stuff for a lot of folk. And maybe you don't care. I'm just offering this. You understand what I'm saying?
Can I say something? You're talking about image and different things like that. But can I give you this image here? Because I don't understand why certain rules apply for certain people. This is two There's Lauren Berber and her family, her young boys with assault rifles in their hand.
Right.
He's a representative, a GOP representative with his family with that. But you can't even be seen in the background of a Instagram video if you're a black man playing basketball. But these are people, lawmakers making laws.
Exactly. So Sarah brings up a great point. First off, they white.
Good. Then there's that.
And they're politicians. And they're probably all NRA members.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
It's definitely a double standard. However, you got to remember what you're coming into the league under.
Oh, that part.
We're saving you and your whole family from destitution because you're a baller. They got a different set of rules. Those politicians ain't playing for the NBA. And the NBA has its own way of subjugating its players. Listen, the we're saving you narrative, you see it in AAU. You see it in high school. You definitely see it in college.
Yeah.
And then you see it in the NBA. You're ruining your opportunity, son. They've been saying that shit forever. You're going to ruin your opportunity. Because all of this is a way of getting out of whatever hood you was raised in. Right? So, in order to make you a millionaire, you have to be subjugated to some degree. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
And that is act right. This is what Stephen A. Smith is saying. Act right. They call professionalism is capitulation. And not 100% totally capitulation, but to a certain degree. Professionalism is be happy you here too. Ooh. Show respect that you got this opportunity because it could have went to somebody else.
Wow.
The industry and the corporation that you are a part of is not in alignment with the image you want to project. We want your ass on a Sunny Delight commercial. But you can't do Sunny Delight with the strap. So you got in trouble with the strap on IG. Nike held off of the promo for your shoe. They waited about a month until after that was done. Then they dropped the promo for the shoe. If you're not bankable or marketable within this system, bro, you're going to cost a lot of people and yourself some money. And when you start costing white folk money, they start disinvesting. They start divesting. He's a head case. You start hearing that. He's difficult to work with. This is why I say part of success in America is capitulation. Part of professionalism is capitulation. Now, you have to understand something. Professionalism is a euphemism also not only for capitulation to some degree, but it's also a euphemism for respect. Professionalism. You know why? Because in corporate America, everything is based on relationships. So corporate America is corporate relationships. So professionalism has to be the code of conduct to some degree. But like I said, there's another part of professionalism that could be seen as capitulation, which is don't stand up for yourself, don't speak out for things. Now, you would have a stronger position, Ja, if you stepped out and said this. Put up that picture of them white folk.
Oh, this one?
Why they get to present their guns, but I don't? Is the image of a black man with a gun more fearful than this image of the family at Christmas? The whole family strapped, even the kids.
And the kids.
Do you fear my image? See, if you come out with a political agenda, a political stance that says black men get to hold a gun too, Black men get to protect their family just like that guy's protecting his family. But if you don't have any political stance to justify you being, hey, I'm out here with the strap, with the homies, and you presenting an element of the community that even black people should be embarrassed of and ashamed of, because how we ever gonna have unity when we see each other as a personal shooting, a gun range?
Yeah.
As if there isn't enough black on black crime. And I'm not saying it ain't a lot of white on white crime, but guess what? We do better if we work together, if we collaborate, if we cooperate with each other. Brother, I want to see you win. I want to see you win, brother. I want to see you win. I don't know the details behind the video. The video could be old as fuck. The video probably could be older than the video they put out before.
But
I don't know.
It's irritating because he wasn't even taking the video. His partner was, and his partner was driving. I think he was the one that was driving when he was shooting the video.
First off, back to the circle. That ain't your partner.
At all.
If he knows you were already in a compromising situation with your job, playing hoop, why would he post that? That's not a friend. You have to be aware of that understanding. That is not a friend. Somebody who, that reminds me of D-Lo with the Lakers. The Lakers drafted D-Lo. But you sitting in there with Nick and you filming him talk about his woman and cheating on his woman, and you filming it, and what the fuck? Don't nobody do, and I think he posted it. Those are not friends, bro. And remember, that's how D-Lo really got traded the fuck up out of LA, because of the goofiness. That's out of pocket. You need to this is why your inner circle, your circle is so important. It's goofy, dog.
Super goofy.
It's goofy.
His friends, I mean, I don't understand the mind of certain people. I'm like, if I had a friend, my homeboy, whatever, and he had made it to the NBA, he's guaranteed like over.
You be trying to protect him.
Yes, we will be people try to come and take pictures. I'm knocking phones out of people's hands. Cause I'm like, nah. And whatever you do, what? I'm sure you have a nice enough house to do that at the house.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. And I'm sorry that, this is what the brother has to go through, man, but I don't know what to say, Pam. I'm just praying for the brother. I hope his father, and everybody, his father done did a great job. Everybody want to come at his daddy. His daddy did a great job. He got to this point. That doesn't mean his dad's job is done, but he got to this point. Right? Brother, you can lead these children, man, in a different kind of way. Imagine if Morant said, you know what? All the rights and privileges that white folk have, black folks should have. If you're not threatened by this image, you shouldn't be threatened by me. But apparently, white folk still threatened by black folk.
But how white people can be threatened by black people, but you go and kill animals like bears? You know what I'm saying? Like, they go hunting wildlife. You go into the woods to an unnatural.
But this is what I'm saying. Go deeper into this image. Yeah. This is, we are safe and responsible and honorable gun owners.
Wow.
Y'all see the white people that been shooting people that come on their porch lately?
Yeah.
This is what gun ownership should look like in America. And I'm not justifying Ja, you on some thug gangster shit. That's goofy. You're past that. No disrespect to you, young brother, but you're past that. Yeah. And listen, put up that picture again. This is not threatening. This is Merry Christmas from the Winslows.
And look at the mama's gun pointing at the son.
Do you Merry Christmas from the Worcesters. This is not threatening, but you are. Your people are.
Wow.
That's why they have stipulations for your culture within your industry. David Stern was like, you better get the braids out people's hair. You better get the baggy clothes out of here. You better make them wear suits. That's a little bit of capitulation.
Absolutely.
Under the guise of professionalism. Do you see how capitulation and professionalism can get skewed a little bit? Capitulation is code switching. Don't talk the way you talk around the brothers, around others in mixed company. This is a little bit of capitulation. Manipulation too. But bro, you gotta keep the hood out of your business. That's the way it's set up for you to win. You gotta keep the hood and hood life out of your business, or it's gonna fuck up your business.
Yeah.
And don't think because you got bread now that you can't lose it all.
Come on.
Ask Anton Walker.
Gee, oh.
Ask Vin Baker. They had hundreds of millions too. Don't act like I'm good. I'm going to be good. Yeah, okay. Shit, Michael Jackson was good. They found a way to make Michael Jackson not good.
Who's bad?
How Michael Jackson got a motherfucking music catalog that has annual revenue of $1 billion, and at the time of his death, he only got $600,000 in cash.
Okay.
Well, Michael was in debt $500 million because of different banking. Less than a year later, all the debt gone. The whole, everything is back in the black. Don't listen. They have a way now. Believe me. You think you all good until you ain't, bruh. So you got to look at your industry, which is hoop, right, as a big giant orange. Boy, you better squeeze every drop of juice out that motherfucker. You better manipulate every situation and squeeze every bit of juice out of it. Man, I saw the movie Air this weekend.
Oh, I want to see that. Michael
Michael Jordan's mama was so cold in that movie.
Shout out Viola Davis.
Viola Davis. She told Nike, yeah, we're going to sign with y'all. Whoop, whap, whoop. Yeah, but he wants a piece from every shoe sold. That was unheard of. What? A piece? Nobody, we don't do that. What? That's not the way it's set up. That's not how we do it. Listen. I know what he is. You know what he is. He gonna revolutionize the game. He gonna be a championship, all defense, MVP. He gonna be all of that. All NBA. You know what it is. Get down or lay down. His mama. His daddy wasn't even banging like it was his mama banging.
Yeah.
Got him the deal. Plus the Mercedes. I want a Mercedes too.
Yes, gotta have a Mercedes.
I want the Mercedes. That's part of the deal. Shit, man. Michael Jordan done made damn near billions of dollars off them shoes because they valued who they are. I'm telling Ja Morant, man, you got the same potential, brother, to be in the catbird seat just like LeBron, just like Jordan, just like Kobe. You're in that catbird seat, brother.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know all the details of the story, man, but I'm hoping that you turn this shit around. On to some other news.
Can I say one last thing on that?
Yeah.
Because the thing is that also a lot of kids today, like younger kids, like they believe that they're so valuable and they're so like people will not move on from them or anything like that. They think that you have to deal with them. They don't have to deal with you. People don't have to give you anything.
No, that's 100% true for certain kids.
Okay.
Y'all want to know the inside? See, when you the little superstar kid, they not gonna move on from you. Just like they didn't move on from Jordan. Jordan said, "This is what I want," and they had to cave and give it to him.
I'm talking when you're doing ignorant stuff, though.
Yeah, but watch this. Even in that, do you know how many times the system done protected niggas doing goofy shit because they're that valuable to them? That happens a lot too.
And then they turn on you like they did this man.
Exactly. The same system that builds you up is the same system that's gonna tear you down.
Yep.
Somebody said it. There it is. Entitled.
Yep.
They will listen, as long as they need you, as long as you popping, you can be entitled. And they'll give you what you want as long as you're producing. But you want to know how they really feel about your kind? Look at the 3-star kid. See, the 5-star gonna get treated like the 5-star. Oh, the 5-star doesn't have to pay for anything. But you 3-star or less, your parents got to pay for everything. You're not getting the free shoes. Hell, we charging y'all a gang of money so the 5-stars and the 4-stars don't have to pay, and they get everything for free based off of us charging y'all. We know y'all ain't gonna make it on no goddamn basketball team, but we need y'all on the team. You want to know how they really feel about your kind? See how they treat the lessers. When you're a star, they're gonna treat you the way you're supposed to be treated until you can't produce no more.
Oh my God. Wow.
Man, you better recognize and realize, man. Shit. That entitlement. Same thing happens in the music industry. Same thing happens in television. A motherfucker's talent gets him to the point where he's famous, right? But then he starts condescending towards the fans. He starts having an attitude. He starts being disrespectful to people because he feels, this is beneath me. I only want brown M&Ms. What?
They all the same.
Then you be like, well, why is the industry so cutthroat? They'll tell you, especially a musician, you better off dead to us. If you die, now we can market your fucking estate. We can market all of your publishing after you're dead. That's when we start making some more money. But you're alive right now, and you're not as good as you used to be. That's what they told fucking Miles Davis. You're worth more to us dead.
Wow.
You better... Motherfucker, don't get entitled. The higher you go up, the more visible you are to the powers that be. What you need to do is get invisible. Get quiet. All right. I done spoke on it enough.
Wow.
DeSantis.
This nigga.
What is going on?
He's terrible.
And while you want to be a thug, this is what's happening in Florida. DeSantis bans state funding for diversity inclusion programs at Florida public universities. Florida governor also banned universities from recruiting students to write diversity statements. It sounds like freedom of speech is under. Okay, cool. Well, freedom of speech been dead, right?
Absolutely.
Cool. All right. That's what's happening. Everybody, well, the Constitution. No. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis signed legislations that bans all state funding for diversity, equity, and inclusion, DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion programs in the state's universities on Monday. DeSantis signed the legislation SB 266 on the campus of New College of Florida, an institution to which he has made drastic changes this year. SB 266 prevents any public university from using state funding to pay for DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion programs, and it also grants university presidents more authority over hiring practices. The bill is DeSantis' latest offensive against what he calls woke influences on education. Mm-hmm. Recent years have also seen him pass legislation that grants parents more authority over their children's education in elementary, middle school, and high school. The Republican governor's actions come as part of a larger national movement that is pushing for education reform. Now, let me just say this. Y'all agree or disagree with what he's doing? Sarah?
Man, I disagree because it's like they are just how the LGBTQ plus community use the civil rights pattern or whatever, like to try to achieve and get all these laws passed and different things like that, and to get everybody like to, you know, include them, is the same method this guy is using, but he's using them to get black people. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the state of California is basically saying your kids are not your kids, and they can renounce your ass at any moment of consciousness.
Yeah, but
he's doing something totally opposite by trying to give parents more power.
Yes, at the same time, but that's parents. He's talking about like college. These are adults. You know what I'm saying? And like California is polarly opposite. Like right now, there is this woman, a mother trying to fight because the school helped her daughter transition, and the little girl 12 years old. But because of the law that Newsom put into practice, it made law in California that a child 12 years old, starting at 12 years old, do not have to have the permission or anything from the parent in order to start transitional type of treatment.
Ain't that what California doing?
That's what California doing. So it's like it is polar. I mean, they're polar opposite, yet they are both extreme. It's like, where's the middle? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't agree totally with him, and I don't agree with Newsom, but somewhere in the middle, somebody have to have some sense. Because if this dude, if he don't win the Republican nomination and Trump wins, Trump gonna have him as his vice president, and you think the world is crazy, it's going down.
There's a lot of crazy shit going on. This is why I say we should cleave to each other. Because white people are clearly showing me that they are absolutely bonkers right now.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the weirdest shit is happening in the world right now. I don't know what they doing. All I know is we need each other. And what are we going to do about it?
My Lord.
Why do we tend to put the superficial above and beyond everything else? Right? Dollar. You know, but people don't even be talking about the dollar, but they got something to say about relationships. They're not talking about the economy, the world economy. They're not talking about anything that directly affects you. But they talking about what I ain't gonna put up with. Okay. All right.
Okay.
This kind of stuff is the stuff that matters.
The thing about parents having more control, I understand that.
I think parents should have more control.
They should, because I think kids are exposed. But his thing shuts down all funding for the fraternities and sororities. It shut down all government and state funding for any type of diversity. It's not just the LGBTQ.
Okay,
with all them.
Fine.
But it's all the black, there will be no state-sponsored Kwanzaa event this year.
Okay, fine. So what?
Okay.
my guy,
Oh, this your guy now.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar,
Oh, yes, sir. Yeah.
was told by the NCAA governing body, you can't shoot the sky, you can't dunk no more. Your big ass is dunking on all these little tiny white people, and no more dunking for you. And what did Kareem do? He adapted. And he adapted the greatest shot in the history of the game called the sky hook. Revolutionized the game. His coach, legend, what's his name? Y'all remember his name? The coach? You don't remember the coach? Had the pyramid of success. Do y'all remember the coach? UCLA legendary coach.
I'm from Texas.
Do y'all remember the coach? Do y'all remember the coach? Okay, finally, somebody said it. John Wooden.
Oh, John Wooden.
Legendary coach said they don't know that they've made you better.
Oh, okay.
John Wooden they don't know that they made you better. How does that apply to DeSantis? I keep telling people about diversity. Diversity is another way to maintain racism. Diversity and inclusion, right, is we're including you into our toxic infrastructure, but we're not including everybody. We've only got a small little space.
It's for special niggers.
Do you understand? To me, that's how diversity has looked for me. Am I saying it should go away? No. But diversity means there's a pre-existing system and they want the system to be somewhat diversified. That's fine. But if everybody doesn't have an equal chance of getting into the system and participating with the system, which they purport that it does, but in actuality it doesn't, then why do you need diversity when you got unity? Which means the most? Which has the most power? Unity within your own or diversity within those that really ain't never gave two shakes of a fat rat's ass about you?
Wasn't you put it like that?
Which could be more impactful? Them opening up diversity and everybody participating and getting some of what, getting my piece of the pie, so to speak, or unity? Which is more impactful? And can you have both?
You know what? I get what you're saying, because I think it was without diversity and all these, affirmative action and everything like that. I think as a race we were stronger, and the people that really rose above and really made an impact on history and made marks on history, they had more. Their accomplishments to me stand out more because they didn't have the cushion of the white man saying, "What, you wouldn't do this if it wasn't for me," Right. Listen, I'm gonna go to the next story, but I need 100 copies of my book. Speaking of unity, speaking of working together, I need 100 copies of my book sold. Can you go to my website right now, MrZoWhat.com? Follow these instructions. Go to MrZoWhat.com, order a copy of my book, and for every copy that is sold today, everybody gets a free coaching session with me. Everybody gets a coaching session with Zoe Williams. This is a value worth $350, but you'll only have to pay the cost of the book and shipping and handling. Can everybody go to my website, MrZoWhat.com, and order the Shrouded Lighthouse? Once you order the Shrouded Lighthouse, you're going to get a digital receipt. I want you to snapshot it and then email me at VOR106@gmail.com. VOR106@gmail.com. Can you guys support this book? We need 100 copies. We're almost at 800 people in the chat. Can I get 100 people to buy this book? MrZoWhat.com. Get your book right now.
Not only will you get a free hour of coaching, you will also get a personalized message as well as an autograph. Go to MrZoWhat.com, MrZoWhat.com. There's too many people in here to not support. As a matter of fact, there's too many people in here to not hit the like button. Can everybody hit the like button? Can everybody support the book? Can everybody hit the like button? Can everybody support the book? Let's do it. MrZoWhat.com. If you order right now, I will shout you out right now. Support this book, support this work. Get at your brother Zoe Williams right now. All right? Now, back to the topic at hand. It's a lot going on in the world.
Yes, sir.
We might as well talk about it all. Here we go. According to Newsweek, Newsweek.com, hundreds of white supremacists march on the Capitol with shields and battle drum. Honky tonk!
Way down yonder in the Chattahoochee.
Motherfucking cornbread.
This is crazy.
Toxic world. Here we go. Video posted to social media shows hundreds of members of the white supremacist group Patriot Front marched to the United States Capitol carrying shields and battle drums on Saturday. At least 150 members of the far-right group wearing masks to conceal their identity, kind of like the KKK, were seen marching along the National Mall and into downtown Washington, D.C. Videos posted to Twitter showed them carrying American flags and holding signs that read, "Reclaim America."
Reclaim?
The march comes as experts warns about the rise of white supremacist groups and sentiment in the United States. According to a study from the Anti-Defamation League, ADL, published in March, there was a 38% increase in white supremacist activity from 2021 to 2022. More than 6,700 incidences reported throughout the year.
Wow.
So some would argue that all of the diversity and inclusion talk is the reason why these white folks are acting the way they're acting. Do you guys agree?
I do.
Propaganda.
Yeah.
Controlled chaos. Because of the diversity that's happening, right? Some would say the Democratic Party is, infusing all of this diversity talk and how diversity is a good thing. And of course, white folk thinking, hey, you're giving, people of color, and, they have all these different terms, BIPOC, biracial, by this, by that. And of course, you may think, oh, God, a lot of resources are being given to the black folk. Listen, it goes back to my question. Which is more impactful? Unity with your own people or support from the toxic society? That's a real question that I think we should field. Mm-hmm. Unity from your own people, within your own people, working together, supporting each other's businesses, right? Uplifting each other, creating, man, listen, did you know, I know y'all know this, but all your textbooks are written in Texas.
Shout out to Texas.
And they got Egyptians as straight up white folk in the textbooks. Mm-hmm. Did you know that? Yeah. They get to change the rules. It's not the transatlantic slave trade anymore. It's the mass immigration of Africans. We migrated? No. One migrated. Do you understand? They have the power to change everything. So why not work together? Why not support each other? Why not come together as a collective force to support each other? Wouldn't it make sense if black farmers owned a farm where they could sell their local goods and products to black-owned grocery stores, and then black-owned grocery stores could sell their products and goods to their community? I mean, sure, you could sell to anybody, but wouldn't it make sense? I mean, I'm listening to all of these stories and I'm saying, yeah, white supremacists are on the rise because of a perceived idea that black people are getting more than their fair share, or people of color, I should say.
Yeah, that's so disturbing.
Let's take America back from people that we think have it because of the people that are in power that gave it to them. And then we sitting over here looking at each other going, wow, we're at the bottom of every statistical category in America. We have the least of everything in America. The least money, the least land, the least businesses, the least capital. We have the least of everything, but y'all out here marching, talking about take America. Okay. Well, you damn sure ain't gonna be taking it back from us because we ain't got it.
Yeah.
So who you taking it back from?
It is so disturbing how, if you listen to like really racist white people talk, it is it's so laughable because the shit that they be believing, it be like, you really believe that? Like,
Jesus was a white man, and we're not going to talk about it. The Egyptians were white. And I'm tired of black people usurping the history of other folks. You guys are the kings and queens of it.
Exactly. Wouldn't it be? I would love to do a thing and go to like an all-white church and really just like show them like really scientists have proven like this is really the image of Jesus.
The scientists are devil worshippers.
Oh,
you're not gonna fool us with the devil talk. Science is the devil.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Most of these scientists are fucking devil worshippers. You know it.
They're drinking the children's blood.
All of these newfangled experiments. You know good and damn well. Science is evil. Our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ never used science.
What?
Our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ never used science.
Oh my God.
If Jesus didn't use it, we don't have a use for it.
But if they don't like immigrants, so Jesus couldn't even come over here.
Tavares, come get your friend that's asking all these questions. Hey, Tavares, where's Tavares at? Come get your sister friend.
Your sister friend. Oh my God.
This real talk though.
What? They always want us to get over slavery, but they can't get over losing a war.
They not listen. Don't nobody listen. This is just a narrative. Ignore the narratives. How do you get outside of propaganda? Just stop feeding into it. Stop believing in it. This shit is as fake as fucking Spider-Man.
Oh my God, in the Spideyverse?
Like, fuck all that. Just create a narrative for your people to live by. A code of ethics. Right? Do that. How do we support each other? For years, the Zowa Show has been calling black-owned businesses, hey, come on in here. You know, let me support you. And for many years, it was for free. We did it for free. And now, black-owned businesses, we have very few black-owned businesses that actually said, you know what, nah, we're not going to do it for free, and we're going to pay you your rate, right? But we always trying to get over on each other. We always trying to get the jewels. We always trying to get the knowledge. We stealing from each other because, you know, again, I tell people all the time, sometimes the internet gives you the words you never were able to put together yourself. But that's still no shortcut for actually understanding the information. You might sound deep, but you're not really deep. So we're in this kind of scavenger mode with one another, trying to come up and come off each other, while the rest of the world is actually doing some different shit and going in a different direction. This is why I tend to not pour into all of the propaganda that's being pushed out there. That's correct, Jeffrey Brown. All the world is a stage. And everybody has their particular roles to play. And everybody has their entrances and their exits. Don't think racism is a Southern thing. KJ, I'm from the goddamn South. I know racism is everywhere. But I guess you needed to make a comment, and you've gotten my attention. You're right. Yes, racism is everywhere. You got overt racism. And then you have subtle racism. As soon as he leaves, change the locks. I got it. Okay? Sometimes the distinctions we make, we just be wanting to say shit. You know, Zoe didn't say that, so I guess he meant this. No, let's work together. Let's collaborate. What business do you own? Do you have a business I can promote? Right? Then we take it to the next level and say, yo, we at KBLA Talk 1580. One of the hottest shows on that channel over there. Tavis Smiley has reemerged. He has his own radio station, AM radio, terrestrial radio. Zoe Williams is over there doing the Voice of Reason, right? The Voice of Reason is on complete fire. Instead of everybody embracing that from over there, you get low-key haters and doubters and motherfuckers, he talking shit. Oh, he like Kevin Samuels, and that's what happens. We dogpile on each other instead of motherfuckers saying, "Damn, he came over here and he flipped this entire shit upside down and he got it on fire." Now I want to low key hate, and not only am I gonna low key hate, I'm a cherry pick bits and pieces of what he's doing, because if it worked for him, it should work for me, even though I'm hating that it worked for him.
My Lord.
Before I went over there, it was very clear. Motherfuckers was doing politics. Now I'm over there damn near every show doing relationships. Even the political shows. It's real talk. This happening in real life. That's how fire the Voice of Reason on KBLA Talk 1580. Everybody over there want to be like, well, and then marriage, and then, and then what had happened was, and I believe, and then they say, because it's working for Zoe, but it's not working for them. It works for Zoe, but it's not working for you. Because we're in competition with each other. And while we're in competition with each other, the world is moving beyond. AI is replacing jobs.
Yeah.
We've been saying that shit for years. I'm not a business owner, but I have a trade. That's good, KJ. That is absolutely good. But AI is replacing trades too. I told people a long time ago, I said, go get the book by Daniel H. Pink, former speechwriter for Bill Clinton, A Brand New World. Told people to go get, what is it, A Whole New Mind. I think it's called A Whole New Mind. Told people to get that book because he said right brain people are taking over the world. Left brain people are people that I got to trade. They're trade people. They're service people, structure people. Told people long time ago, you better start cultivating that right brain because that's where the market is going. So when you have people say an MFA, a master's in fine arts, is now worth more than an MBA, a master's in business administration, that's saying we need creatives. But nobody want to listen. Everybody want to take offense and get butthurt about their miscomprehension or misunderstanding of what I'm saying. Industry 4.0 is here today. It's happening right the fuck now.
Yeah. In real time.
In real time, like. Mm-hmm. And if you understand anything about technology, technology doubles, triples, quadruples in a shorter and shorter amount of time.
So what do you think about this writer's strike? Because they have technology now that can, you just tell your idea and they'll write the whole thing for you.
Do you understand me?
Yeah.
And this is, listen, they're just letting us know about it right now. Can you imagine what this AI technology is going to look like in 2035?
Ooh.
When's the last time you went to the grocery store?
I got Instacart last night.
You go to the motherfucking grocery store. You remember that whole section that had a person behind it?
Oh.
A teller? She there? Swiping your shit. Do you have a coupon?
I was so fast as a cashier.
Do you have your member benefit? She's a cashier. Do you have your member benefits number? Put it in. Oh, you saved $32 today. Very good. Jeffro, come over. Tavares, come over here and bag up. Motherfucker over there bagging. Courtesy clerk. Do you know they have a whole mechanized system now that doesn't need her or the courtesy clerk?
Yeah.
You just go in, scan all your shit, put it on the conveyor belt. It sends it down the way to the bags. You go self-checkout. It's over.
Is that robots with cheese samples? They do
It's
the
over.
samples now? Yeah, but it's, with some of the outrage and people were marching just for to up the minimum wage. But all those jobs now, McDonald's got robots. You go into a
McDonald's has robots.
I went into the Wendy's downtown, and it was all kiosks. And you don't want the lady that could help you because it's an older Hispanic lady who couldn't speak that much English that didn't put my cheese on my burger.
World is changing. Hey, Play Perry. Play Perry, man. Thank you, sir. He just purchased a copy of The Shrouded Lighthouse. Brother, all you got to do is take a picture of the digital receipt I'm looking at right now. Email me at vor106@gmail.com.
Yes.
Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to hit you back. We can schedule a time to talk. Fridays are my day off. At Friday, well, the weekends, starting Friday, we can go right into that, bro. So I appreciate the book order. That's our second book order. Can we get 100? We're 99, 98. We're 98 short. We got 2 book orders today. Can we get 98 more book orders? Go to my website, mrzowhat.com. Go there right now. If you ordered a book, I'm going to shout you out. If you ordered a book, I'm going to shout you out. Who's hitting the super chat? Who's hitting the like buttons? We're still lagging on likes, 300 behind. We got 300 more people in here than we have likes. I need you guys to support. Don't just sit in here, man. Get this good game. Get this information we talking about. Let's move on to the next topic. Advocates are calling on Joe Biden to act on reparations study by Juneteenth. They're set to protest on the eclipse near the White House.
Sheila Jackson Lee in them braids, honey.
I don't think this is gonna. This is from 2022. This already happened.
Oh, okay.
We're not gonna read that.
We got another story, eh?
But we do have another story on the reparations thing, right?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, no, we do. I think.
I didn't.
So California supposed to kick off the reparations movement. There have been a lot of debates and going on at the Capitol and different people. Let me just say this. I'm not going to believe it till I see it. A lot of people are talking about there are miscalculations in terms of the actual amount owed. California is doing it from a state level. Should it be done from a federal level, from a national level, from the White House level? Because that's different. But typically when California enacts legislation, other states tend to follow suit. California and New York, when they set the tone or precedents, a lot of times other states will follow suit. Listen, let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna wait on them to give it to you? And I'm not saying don't fight for it. No, I'm not.
They ain't gonna give it to you, baby. They ain't gonna give it to none of us.
But it's really about negotiating a real deal.
Yeah.
That's really what it's about. And who's speaking for us? Right? And are we all in alignment, creating a unified front to be able to push this thing through? And how much will the dollar be worth when they give it to us? Like, these are the kind of things I just think about.
Yeah. Because you finally win and you realize it's only Chuck E. Cheese tokens.
You understand what I'm saying? The reparations you get won't be the kind you want. We don't know. We don't know. Because there are a lot of good people out there fighting for it. And I believe there are a lot of competent and intelligent people out there that are going to argue for it. So we'll see what happens. What it means in California. Like, if California hands out reparations to its, I guess the descendants of slaves, right? If it hands out reparations to the descendants of slaves, then the question becomes, is the federal government off the hook? You got paid by California, so we don't have to pay those families. Right? If the states start paying reparations, does that automatically take the federal government off the hook? Or is there a double check coming?
I mean, it's always a catch. And you don't realize until you get caught. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's always something else. It's always something else.
That's what I'm saying.
And how are they going to do that? I think they were talking about, too, like, you had to live here, like, a certain amount of time. And then, like, the older you are, the more, like, it's like a scale on what you should get.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Mm-hmm. It at the point?
I think so. That's why I swear to God, man, we got to work together. Us.
But remember, you saw The Purge, the first, like the one that shows like how The Purge got started?
No.
Okay, how The Purge first got started, they did an experiment, like the movie, whatever. Like they did a experiment in like Long Island or something like that. But it was like the black and brown neighborhood. And what they did was they would pay you to stay the night of the purge or whatever. You could leave with your family, or they pay you like $2,000 to stay the night. So majority of the people, you're in a low income neighborhood, they go ahead and they take the $2,000. They having parties and stuff. Everybody having parties because no one's gonna kill each other. You know what I'm saying? Especially if we're gonna be here by ourselves, to ourselves. And when the black people wasn't killing each other, they put more people. They pay other people more money in the neighborhood to kill them off. I say that to say this because the government, when you get this tracking, because they're going, of course, you're going to be entered into some type of system, even a further system that's going to track all this money. It's going to be something that's totally going to be a part of control, I think. And that's my movie moment. Back to you, Zoe. Oh, someone said so slavery was in California.
Please, I don't feel like it today.
You don't feel like it? Please
Slavery started
like
in
it.
California? Don't do that.
Please. Please do it, Tyler.
Jay-Z's alleged son
Oh, we gonna go to Jay-Z.
taking paternity battle to Supreme Court.
Talk about reparations.
Is this real? You talking about reparations? Jay-Z proudly claims his 3 children with Beyonce. Does he have 3?
Yeah, they have a set of twins.
They got a set of twins and Blue Ivy.
What I'm gonna call her Ivory Park. I'm sorry, Blue.
Right. But he has also been engaged in an ongoing battle with a potential 4th. His alleged first son is taking their decade-spanning paternity... Decades?
Mm-hmm.
To Supreme Court. What's his name?
He's like 30, 31, right?
Ramir Satterwhite, who has been claiming to be the 50, Boy, how old are you really? I swear, niggas fuck their birthday up more than they watch porn. They really fuck their birthdays up. You know you ain't 53.
Yeah, he's at least shaman age or something. Like he looked like an old wise man in this photo.
Yeah, niggas be lying. Who has been claiming to be the 53-year-old son for decades, spoke with the Daily Mail on Monday, May 8th, to discuss what he is seeking from the process. And you know, LL got a son out there saying that that's his son too. What's going on? This is not going to be over until justice is served. Satterwhite said, "I just want to live my life, and when it's all said and done, I hope that Jay-Z will want to be a part of my life if that's God's will."
Wrong entertainer, because Jay-Z is 99 problems, but this son ain't one. Mary J. Blige would share my world.
I got 99 problems, but this son ain't one. That's fucked up.
That's crazy.
Son, and I mean that figuratively, not literally.
You next.
Stay off the drugs. I won't stop fighting for this until I win, he continued. And I will win because the law is on our side. Why not the truth is on your side? Certain shit that just, is that your daddy or not? Do you have the DNA proof?
Oh, he won't. Jay-Z, he's been acting for years, but Jay-Z won't even do a swab.
Well, how does he know that Jay-Z is his daddy if he doesn't have proof? Does he have proof?
Do you know how many times people that went on Maury talking about, look at his eyebrows. They got the same eyebrows. You
That's how black people do. They got the same nose, though. I can tell you that.
Yeah, they do.
They both on the camel side of the game, I'm telling you right now. I won't stop fighting until I win, he continued, and I will win because the law is on our side. Ray Mears hoping that the court that the court documents associated with this case will be unsealed so that he can continue pursuing the justice he seeks.
But why is he presuming it's like a civil rights movement?
Ray Mears' mother claims she had sex with Jay-Z in the 90s and had reportedly been battling him in court since 2012. Allegedly, her attorney was best friends and neighbors with the 444 album's lawyer, and the two collaborated to get the case thrown out. This is according to Vibe.com. Mm-hmm. It was an especially unfortunate happening, as per what Raymar told The Sun. They were not looking for the billionaire to pony up any money, which he claims is still the case. My whole thing was just to see who my father was, and honestly, I get my own money. Well, your money is a little different than
okay.
I work 2 jobs and I take care of my own. Okay.
I would not work 2 jobs if Jay-Z was my daddy. First of all,
you might.
Well, the thing is too is that the reason why that he's not doing this, because they said that he's the girl was underage, so that's why he never because it would be admitting to a criminal offense. It ain't my fault.
That ain't that.
Did I do that?
Oh, hell no, Jack.
Oh, it ain't my son. Did I do that? It ain't my son.
What the fuck? Boy, so this shit really goes down the rabbit hole on your ass.
Yep.
They said Foxy Brown was allegedly underage as well. All this shit is alleged. We don't know these people. We don't know nothing about these people. All this shit is alleged. Did I do that? Do.
Meanwhile, the dollar is depreciating.
Wow. I don't need no money, but I'll take it.
That's so sad.
No, it is sad. And that goes into a deeper question, man. Like, this goes back to what we were talking about earlier about the entitlement of artists. Sometimes, man, they habitual line steppers because they got talent. This is why in my book, The Shrouded Lighthouse, I talk about how I told my daughter, man, never date a guy for his talent. You have to date him based on his character, based on his moral compass. Yeah. Never date talent. Somebody said, I have reasonable doubt. Me too. I don't believe, I don't know any of this. But, I have reasonable doubt as well. But sisters, always date character, integrity, moral compass. And that doesn't mean you're dating a perfect person when you date character, integrity, and a moral compass. Mm-hmm. But it's better than just dating talent. Because oftentimes when people have high levels of talent, but they haven't cultivated integrity or morals or a moral compass or some level of high conscious understanding about themselves, talent leads to entitlement. People think just because I'm talented, I deserve to be treated a certain way. And again, remember what I said, man. Talent is like an erection.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
You can only stay hard for so long.
My Lord.
If you look at every artist had a time in which they were at their hardest, so to speak. And then over time they got soft. We would say they played out.
Or their time had come.
Your talent is like an erection. You can only stay hard for a short amount of time. You look at Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson had 3 albums where he was at his hardest. Put your hip back in on the picture. Mike, don't have your hip poking out. I'm just saying.
Mike.
People will say it's that Thriller era or the Quincy Jones era where Mike had Off the Wall, Thriller, and then, of course, Bad. And then after that, he started to go down or he started to soften. When you look at Michael Jordan played 15 years. But he had a window where he was at his most. I'm telling you, talent is like an erection. It can only stay hard for so long. Prince, after 87, Sign of the Times, that was his best album. After that, start going into weirdo land with the music, and the talent started to fade. Not the talent, but the talent is always there, but the relevance, the impact, the meaning of it. I'm telling you, you only have a little bit of time, just like your athleticism. It's like an erection. It's only around for a certain amount of time. And next thing you know, it starts to wane a little bit.
But sometimes your career could be long because it has risen. Order, he is risen today. I need to laugh. I'm
sorry. Somebody said Nas is still no.
What? No, his last couple been fired though.
Yeah, he got some Viagra when he got some beats, got some Cialis or whatever. He came back a little bit. But I'm just saying, talent is like an erection. It all. Somebody said pause on this. You heard the motherfucking analogy. Don't listen. If you gotta pause it, it's because somewhere in your body you getting a tingling, and if you getting a tingling, you need a talking to by your local pastor. Somebody need to pray it away from you, brother. Somebody, you've been having these feelings for a long time. If you gotta pause it, if you done took what we talking about off topic. Pause this whole you got a tingling somewhere, didn't you, boy?
Talented erection.
Talented erection. A talented erection.
Hey. I'm gonna take my career. Okay, never mind.
They're gonna get theirs before I.
When I'm on Instagram, don't scroll.
Hey, Tavares! Go get my CD so I can play that record. Y'all motherfuckers dumb as hell. Oh, Sarah, crazy that motherfucker.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Hey, Jay-Z, man, just go get a blood test, dog.
Go to the clinic.
Just go get the blood test, man. Get this shit out your way, dog. Get this out your life. But if this come out to be true, then you got other questions to answer.
Yeah.
Because you know the last time you fucked up, Beyonce made a whole album.
You don't want no lemonade.
And I understand, man, when you get in trouble with your woman, you be like, fuck, okay, it's over. Shit. All right, fuck.
Oh my God. This is crazy.
Talented eruption.
Hey.
Somebody said Jay-Z Malone. Don't do Jay-Z
Come
like
on now, Jay-Z Malone.
No, somebody said that's his son. Hey, but there's another guy out there saying LL got one too. Allegedly.
Another one. Another one.
We the best. We the best. No, I ain't gonna. We the best skaters, allegedly. Allegedly. Oh, that's terrible. Somebody said Limeade coming out in September.
Okay.
Boy.
But first of all, Beyonce's Virgo too, and Crazy in Love gonna be cray easy in love in just a second.
Cray.
Cray.
All right, we got another story here. Let's go. Heavy cannabis use linked to schizophrenia, especially among young men.
Wow.
What?
That's crazy.
According to the scientificamerican.com, drug use. Heavy cannabis use linked to schizophrenia, especially among young men. A huge Danish study shows that up to 30% of psychosis diagnosis in young men could have been prevented if these individuals hadn't used marijuana heavily. The French psychiatrist Jacques-Joseph Moreau published a book called Hashish and Mental Illness in 1845, the same year that Scientific America brought out its first issue. In it, he explored his own experiences with the drug cannabis at the Paris-based club. Let me just say this. I've known a lot of people to smoke weed. And I'm going to be honest, some of them have said they feel paranoid because of the weed. Sarah, I'm not a weed person.
I am.
Does that shit make you paranoid?
No. I mean, if anything, sometimes it makes me like more aware. Like I'll be like, whoa. Like I mean, I see. Okay, now don't say I'm weird.
Well, let me say this: if you psychic, does it enhance that shit?
I was just about to say like I see shadows more. Like I see, my things open up to like. Oh, this is gonna sound weird, but like I'm very spiritually more alert though, because like it relaxes my mind to be open to those things.
Can weed open you up for demonic possession?
Oh no, Jesus, not that. My Lord.
Bring me the priest, Sarah.
It ain't that. It ain't that.
Hey, I'm just. Roger, put that motherfucker away. I'm dead ass serious. Because people, listen, man. I've been hearing it for a long time. It makes you a little bit paranoid.
Well, that's also sativa, too. Like, I'm more of an indica or a hybrid person. It's different fields.
Listen, my homeboy's father, rest in peace, one of the greatest men I've ever met in my life. That brother, solid. His name was Eldridge. You know what a name like Eldridge. Eldridge.
Oh, full of wisdom.
Last name King. Eldridge King.
My Lord.
You understand me? Boy, sit down and let me speak to you for a moment. Listen. He was telling his son, Poet, that the weed now ain't the same weed when he was coming up.
That's true.
The strength of it, he was like, he can't fuck with it because it's uber duper strong now. Now, I've never been, like I said, I've never been a weed guy. I've never smoked weed. But let me say, can that shit open you up to other shit?
Mushrooms more than weed, though, to me. Mushrooms.
But you probably don't know because you on that super strength. Mm-hmm. That sticky, icky.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Now I heard that they can break this thing down into, they done got so good at the weed situation. They got weed now that'll keep you awake.
Yeah.
They got weed that'll put you to sleep.
Sativa, indica.
They got weed that'll make you creative.
Yeah.
They got weed that'll just fucking blow your mind and have you sitting in a stupor somewhere. Listen, I believe that this study might be true. Heavy cannabis use could be linked to schizophrenia.
Jeff smokes way more than even me, and he's fine.
Is Jeff fine?
In certain circles.
Is Jeff okay?
Love you, Jeff.
Jeff, you all right? Hey, Tavares, go over there and check on Jeff, see if he okay.
He said he fine.
No, I'm dead ass serious, though. Based on this study, doctors are saying it's linked to schizophrenia. Nearly 2 centuries later, the possible link between cannabis use and schizophrenia continues to be intensively researched, often provoking heated debate in its wake. A study published on May 5th in the journal Psychological Magazine provides new evidence that problematic cannabis use may lead to schizophrenia, particularly for young men who are heavy users. The research, likely the largest epidemiological investigation conducted to date, that directly focuses on the cannabis psychosis question, delved into Danish health histories from 1972 to 2021. The study examined health records of over 6.9 million people and found that up to 30% of schizophrenia diagnoses, about 3,000 in total, could have been prevented if men from the ages of 21 to 30 years old had not developed cannabis use disorder. The comparable prevention percentages for the broader age of ages 16 to 49 were 15% for men and only 4% for women.
Okay.
So clearly it's lower for women.
But at the same time, it's like, number one, I would recommend anybody, if they know growers and different things like that, get more of an organic strand of weed versus sometimes dispensaries, because I get a little nervous when the government starts controlling different products that were once had a street value. You know what I'm saying? Like some of the impurities and stuff that's like mixed in, because now you're mass producing this. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I heard that fentanyl is getting laced into the weed now.
That's why I try to get mine from a certain.
Al Moroccan said, "I'm smoking right now."
Hey, yes.
No, I'm just saying, like, how do you guard yourself against all of the fuckery? Yo, we've got He Is Risen. Yo, everybody, order your He Is Risen. I know these herbs are natural because they come from Dr. Russell Herbals. Go to russellherbals.com and get your detox going. Hey, I just finished, maybe a couple of weeks ago, I just finished my detox for 2023, and I'm about to jump back on it. Go to russellherbals.com, but check it. I am the one who has He Is Risen. You see that box over there. Get He Is Risen. Go to my website, MrZoWhat.com. Go to my website, MrZoWhat.com. Order your He Is Risen now. I got 3 bags of it. You want it? I got it. Natural libido pills. And trust me, they work. I'm the Nino Brown around this place. People are hitting me up on the street. Yo, you got to listen. Go to the website. Also, don't forget, order my book, theshroudedlighthouse.com. For everybody that's going to order this book, you already know you're going to get 1 hour coaching session with Zoe Williams, a 1 hour coaching session with me, as well as an autographed, personally messaged copy of this book. All you have to do is photograph your digital receipt and email it to me at vor106@gmail.com. Order my book right now. All right? We only got 2 orders of the book today. So can we get, I'm trying to get 100 for the day. Can we do that? We're at 1 o'clock right now. Zoe is about to wrap up the show. But I need y'all to support the book. Can y'all do it right now?
Yeah.
Can you do it right now? Can you do it right now? I'm not going to tell anybody what to do about their weed addictions. I can't tell anybody what to do. I think for some people, you see medical grade marijuana helps a lot of kids who may be suffering from autism or seizures and things of that nature. So I can't really speak on any of that. But what I can speak on, I have to speak on this. I want to know what your thoughts are. Are y'all ready?
Oh, I'm ready for this one.
Are y'all ready for this one?
Are you ready?
I just want to know what y'all think. Is this real or is this a sham? Jonathan Majors dating Megan Good?
I thought you were going with another story, but okay.
Is this real?
The picture don't even look real. They're not together in this photo.
This is according to TMZ. Jonathan Major is still in the throes of a tricky legal situation, but he's been able to find some time for love. TMZ has learned the actor recently started dating Megan Good. Sources with direct knowledge tell us over the course of the last several weeks, Jonathan and Megan have gotten close and the relationship is fairly new. What's more, a witness tells us they were at the Alamo Draft House in Los Angeles last weekend to see a movie. So it's not like they're hiding the fact that they're hanging out.
But see, that makes me know that it's false because you're hanging out at the Alamo, a movie theater. Yeah, sure. Remember the Alamo.
I just believe like this is the kind of shit that keeps us like distracted a little bit. You know, here's some more of it. Mariah Carey tells Nick Cannon not to bring his bullshit to her home. What? I just don't understand how this makes the news.
I don't.
Nick Cannon has revealed how he and his ex-wife Mariah Carey communicate as co-parents to preteens. Basically, he just paraphrases. You know, she's like, "Yo, let's make sure we're on the same page every day, so when bullshit comes up, we know that it ain't true." So, sounds like open communication. Sounds like a good situation of co-parenting. It doesn't sound like drama, but the way they framed it, Mariah Carey tells Nick Cannon not to bring his bullshit to her home. I don't even know if we needed it. Did we need that? I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't even mean to bring that to y'all.
Oh, but please bring the other one.
What's the other one?
This one right here.
Pull it up. Oh, shit. Y'all know what this is. Y'all know what this is. This is the MMA fighter, Israel, his ex-girlfriend, Charlotte Paul-Drill, takes him to court to get half of his wealth because they dated for too long. Israel and Paul-Drill, who hails from New Zealand, were never married, and she also did not have any child for the mixed martial artist. But she believes she's entitled to half of his assets because they dated too. Hey, we dated too long, so I'm entitled to half of your assets? Under what law? Under what provision? Under what protection?
That's crazy. That's
Yo, Israel, no disrespect. I know you think she's attractive.
My Lord.
Black women are the most attractive women on the planet Earth. Don't disrespect. I'm not saying real love don't exist, man. If the shit is real and it happened organically and you fell in love for real with this woman, okay. But guess what? She not in love with you.
No. She not in love with you.
She's in love with what you do. She's in love with who you are. She's in love with your fucking, not who you are as a being, but what you do, your resources, all of that. That's why she feels like she's entitled. Man, go get with a sister, bro. There's some sister somewhere that'll love on you, man.
Don't he live in New Zealand or something? I know he's Nigerian, but he lives in...
Man, go find a sister, dog. I'm entitled to half your assets based on us dating too long.
Do you know what kind of president this would totally set?
Man.
You know what I'm saying? If she wins that, like, do you know how many girlfriends of, like, Idris Elba and all these other, like, Floyd Mayweather, everybody gonna come back and get to sue? Because I was with him for too long.
I hope the shit fake.
Oh, my God. And I get it. Did she want half?
For dating?
Oh, my God.
I understand common law marriage. In California, if you together for more than 8 years, it's common law marriage.
I think Texas is a year. But that's living together.
Get some fame, people change. Men would never, I'm just telling you. Yo, get out of there, bro. What is the fascination with, I mean, it seems like the more successful some of us are, the more attractive white folk become. Is that what it is?
Well, I think.
Do you think there's a rift between brothers and sisters in that sense? Like, brothers can't share their money with sisters? Do you think is that what it is?
Well, I think some of it is because when you think of mountaintops, you think of snow-capped mountains. And what is... And some people think that it needs some white on it.
I can't stand it. This motherfucker said, when you think of mountaintops, you think of snow-capped mountains.
Put a little white on it. Mm-hmm.
What? When you think of mountaintops.
It's going to be a t-shirt. It's going to be... End quote.
Hey, man, I just got to be honest, man. I think we got to like reinvest our DNA, man, back into some brown sisters. Mm-hmm. I believe that when we love on each other, man, can you imagine if we just kept fucking our sisters? Oh. Just kept having babies with our sisters? With sisters.
My Lord.
What kind of generation, like, of little super aliens would come out? Oh, yeah. The most diversified DNA on the planet Earth is African DNA. Mm-hmm. And if you got some of it and you put it back it's like a DNA bank. Let me graft out the Caucasian and the Neanderthal and all of this. Let me graft some of this out. By putting it back in my sister.
Oh, so you refertilizing the ground.
Yeah, man. Hey. You better irrigate that soil.
Oh, you got to till the soil. Hey, come on now. Sometimes you got to use a hoe, though.
Sometimes you got to use a hoe.
In your garden, it's all right. Well, no, don't let that be your only tool you use. Mm-hmm.
Oh, sometimes you got to use a hoe. I'm just saying, man. Sometimes you gotta just pour back into your people, man. Cause I want to see. Can I be honest? I want to see another Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
I want to see another Prince.
Yeah.
I want to see another Kobe. I want to see another Michael Jordan. But do you think we can get it? I'm just asking.
Well, these days, Viola Davis gonna pay their mama, but I'm joking. But anyway,
I mean,
but some people want, like, it's getting a weird thing. A lot of people want, especially if they're a lot of dark skinned people or a lot of light skinned people, they be wanting this. They want a little mix. Everybody want to create how they think their baby should look and things like that. But do you know 2 dark skinned people can make a light baby? Do you know, like
2 dark-skinned people can make a white baby?
Yes.
Baby come out white than a motherfucker.
Exactly.
Not the other way around, though.
Exactly. Because my uncle is light-skinned and my grandparents are very dark. I'm just saying.
You sure, grandmama? Okay. I don't. You sure grandmama was good?
My mom was adopted, so I don't know.
You sure grandmama didn't cheat on granddad?
I love you, Granny. Rest in peace.
You sure grandmama didn't sneak out of...
Hey,
Tavares, can you follow grandma? Tavares, go get your moped and follow grandma.
Oh my God. Somebody made a kind of a point, though. In order to basically, I think it sums up what they're saying is that it took Joe and what's her name, Kathy, to have a whole lot of babies to make one Michael.
But they got a Michael, they got a Jermaine,
no,
they got a Janet.
No, just Michael and Janet.
Jermaine had his little run. Only time Jermaine fucked up was when he did the finger wave.
When he looked like Slide.
Like when he said, give me the hog head cheese haircut. You know?
No, give me...
Give me the Jello mold fruit haircut. Like when he got that shit.
No, give me the Tin Man from the Wiz.
That's the only time he fucked up was right there. You know, Jermaine had his run. He had records and everything.
I know.
But when he did the potted meat mold haircut, just fucked everything off. Everything was fucked up.
Oh my God. His hair did everything.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
damn.
I'm in the singing mode today.
No, but as talented as that family, that family is talented. Even nigga, Tito got records. You done played Tito records.
I did play Tito one time. I did.
Tito got records, man.
Yeah.
Y'all tripping, man. For one family to have that much talent, man, that's some alien shit.
Yeah.
Tito played the guitar. Jermaine played the bass. And really played the shit. Lil Randy was a little music fool, you know, on the congas and all types of shit, you know.
That had the worst music videos.
Hey, man, don't ever look up a Marlon solo. Man, I saw the Marlon solo performance on motherfucking Arsenio Hall.
Oh, God.
Listen, man, y'all know I love to laugh at shit, right?
Oh, my God.
So y'all be laughing at that James Brown interview.
Oh, yes.
There's nothing wrong.
Yeah.
I'm single and I'm ready to mingle. I don't want to talk about that no more.
It's a man's word.
Why is that, ladies? Because I smell good.
Yeah, come on.
I make love good. I watch like funny shit like that.
I look good.
I look good. I smell
Hey,
good.
come
And I
on
make
now.
love good.
My
Yeah.
Lord.
But you want to laugh like you laughed when you first saw that shit?
Mm-hmm.
Look at that motherfucking Marlon solo performance.
Thank you so much for showing me that.
The
day.
dancing. Go look up the Marlon solo record when he on Arsenio. I mean, like,
Oh,
God damn. And I'm not saying Marlon wasn't talented. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying,
that nigga Marlon.
fuck. See, that's how you know you're dealing with an alien level talent set.
Oh my God.
Because Mike could make real weird and corny shit seem cool.
Yeah.
He could pull it off. He had some magic on him. But if you lack just a little bit of the magic that Michael had,
You were Marlon?
you start to see, like, what the fuck is that? I'm not saying you was Marlon. Just look at the shit, man. Marlon was doing everything Michael was doing, but it didn't translate, man.
It didn't quite kind of.
Man, no, it's not.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Marlon is the Luther Vandross curl of the Michael Jackson
I don't listen. Go watch that Marlon solo shit on Arsenio, and y'all tell me, man.
Oh God.
The dance moves, the gestures, it's just like, hey, Tavares, come get Marlon off the stage. He fucking with Michael.
Huh?
Tavares, somebody come get Michael. I just,
Get Michael. Oh my God. This is. Oh my God. Wait.
This shit is comedy, nigga.
Oh my God. I'm totally going to watch it again after this.
Please watch it. All right, y'all. We got to go, man. Listen,
no.
Don't forget, support the books. I know you want to support your Swipe. You guys are already buying Swipe. Everybody, every week we're going to sell some He Is Risen. I know that. But I need these books to move. Can you guys support my books? My birthday is coming up.
Yeah.
Can we reach a goal? I'm trying to hit 100 books. Can we sell 100 copies? I'm willing to do 100 coaching sessions. I'm willing to do 500 coaching sessions. Go to my website, mrzowhat.com. Order your book. Once you order your book, snapshot it and email it to vor106@gmail.com and just say, Zoe, I got my coaching session, and I will respond. I will respond, and we will set up a coaching session, 1 hour free coaching session for every book purchase. Order the books now. Listen, me and Sarah, we got to go. I appreciate everybody. Don't forget, May 22nd, Our TV, The Situation Shift airs. Our TV, The Situation Shift airs. Download the Our TV app. Download the Our TV app. Do it now. And get ready. May 22nd, The Situation Shift. Tissue, please report to Zoe's desk?
Oh, I'm laughing.
I don't know what that means. Zoe, I was watching Marlon now. You ain't right. Y'all see Marlon? Oh. Y'all see what Marlon looked like? That motherfucker look crazy as hell. He doing everything Michael did, and it don't look the same.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
I'm sorry. Y'all go watch that shit, man. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Support the books. Call to action. Let's go. KBLA tonight, 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. KBLA. Download the KBLA app. Yeah. The voice of reason on Tavis Smiley's KBLA is on fire. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'll holla at y'all. Deuces.
Hilarious.